Hello, my name is Keshwani. There's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, the 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 165. Page 165, and today is our lesson number 101. Please turn to the page 165, and on that page you will find problem number 19. Problem number 95. It says when x is divided by y, the remainder is 9. And then they go on to say if x over 9 equals 96.12, what is y? A simple enough question, as I always tell you. The questions, of course, are always simple enough. The questions are always straightforward. It is the answer that tends to get prickly. Let's understand what they're talking about here. Let's first understand how to write something divided by something. For example, if I tell you the 7 divided by 2 has a remainder of 1, how would we express this? This would be same as 3 plus 1 over 2. I know I'm being silly, but we need to understand this. Just be patient, okay? Similarly, for example, if we have 23 divided by 8, we can write that as 2 plus 7 over 8, whatever the remainder is. Whatever the remainder here is 7 over 8. Same thing here. Here we have x over y, we are told equals, we are told that when you divide x by y, we are told that the remainder is 9, which means that we have some integers. We're going to have some integers, which is what I'm calling n. So this is your n here, this is your n, and this is the remainder. In this case, the remainder is 9, so it's going to be some integer n right here, some integers n, plus 9 over y. You see, remainder 7 over 8. We can do one more if you like. For example, 27 divided by 5 will be the n, which in this case is going to be 5, plus 2 over 5. 9 over 5. You see, we're dividing here by y. Here we're dividing by 5. Here we're dividing by 8. So it's this part. And we are told that this equals 96.12. You understand? It equals 96.12. Now we can write 96.12 as 96 plus 0.12. But there you go. This is our n. Our n is 96. And therefore, 9 over y must equal 0.12. 9 over y must equal 0.12. And we are interested in knowing the y. We want to know what y is. Therefore, this implies that y must equal 9 divided by 0.12. 9 divided by 0.12. I don't like dealing with 0.12, do you? I don't like dealing with decimal. Let's multiply the top and bottom by 100. And we end up with 900 over 12. 900 over 12. Let's divide the top and bottom by 3. If we divide 900 by 3, we end up with 300. If we divide 12 by 3, we end up with 4. Let's divide top and bottom by 2. 4 becomes 2, and 300 is going to become 150. 150 is an even number, 2 is even number. Let's divide top and bottom by 2 one more time. So 2 is gone, and 150 becomes 75. Voila, that's our y. Our y equals 75. That's it. Y equals 75. That's the answer. That's it, we are done with this problem. Let's do one more, shall we? Let's do one more. Next one, number 96. I need the room obviously, so we're going to erase some of it. I'll give you a second here. Alright. In 96 they tell us that 60% are Democrat. In the election we are told that 60% of the town are registered as Democrat and the rest are registered as Republican. Well, if the rest are registered as Republican, that's your 40%. We are further told that of the Democrat, 75% of D and 20% of Republicans, we are told, voted for candidate A. The question simply is, what percentage voted for A? What percentage voted for A? Very simple enough question. I'm going to get rid of this now. So the simplest and the easiest thing to do here is to make up a number for the population of the town. And even if they tell you what the population of the town is, sometimes they tell you in the town of 300 people or in the town of 450 people, what percentage of the people voted for this certain guy. Well, since they're talking about percentages, pay no attention at all. Pay no attention whatsoever to what they tell you what the town's population is. Pretend that the town's population is 100, because you are interested in percentage. So if you pretend that the population of the town is 100, then the final answer that will emerge will automatically be 1 out of 100. Will automatically be percentage. Do they tell you here what the town population is? What number is this? 96. No, they do not. If they did tell you, pay no attention to it. Just pretend that the town is made 100. So here we go. So we're going to pretend that the total population is 100. 60% are Democrat and 40% are Republican. We are told that 75% of the Democrat voted for A. 75% is same as 3/4. 3/4 of 60. 3/4 of 60 is 60 goes into 4 15 times. That's 45. So 45 Democrat voted for A. And we are further told that 20% of R voted for candidate A also. But we know that 10% of 40 is 4. Therefore, 20% of 40 will have to be 8. Or, if you like, we can understand and realize that 20% is same as 1/5, and 1/5 of 40 is 8. So 8 Republican voted for this guy, 45 Democrat voted for the guy. Altogether, we have a total of 45 plus 8, or 53 people voted for the candidate A. 53 people, but the question is, what percentage voted for A? That doesn't really apply to us because we started out with 100. That was the whole point. Since 100 out of 43 voted for A, 43% is the answer. I meant to say 53%. 53% is the answer. The answer is B. That's it. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye now.